Should be live now. Are we live? It's not showing us live. There we go. Now we're live. We're back at it, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. Now we're live. That was a little chaotic in there. I'm not entirely sure what happened. Can you see at all when I go to that one? Or is it just a black screen? I'm not entirely sure what happened. Is it just a black screen? Oh, you can see it. Or is it just a black screen? I'm not entirely sure what happened. It's just a black screen. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn the audio down on that. We need to get heading the right direction. I'm a little turn around after all that. That was a little bit chaotic for me. Not entirely sure what happened. I think the Starlink went down. We're back. Hopefully I didn't go too hard going through there, because I did also, when I had the drone up, I should have been pushing through. I did misjudge. I did misjudge the tide, that's for sure. We're just going to slow roll. We got plenty of time to get where we're going tonight. The faster we get there, the faster I can go to sleep, but I'm not really worried about that. It's a nice, calm, flat night. And we've got plenty of time. Is it still transmitting audio? And we've got plenty of time. Yeah, we are still transmitting audio. So that was a little bit unfortunate what we had to deal with. A little bit nerve-wracking. I think the motor is a little bit upset with me too after going through all that. Because I pushed her a little hard, and I probably should have, just because I was freaking nervous. Trying to navigate and talk to y'all at the same time. Let me just see where it's showing me. I'm just going to go slow. I don't really want to push that motor that hard. Let her catch her breath after all that shit I gave her. But we are moving towards the sandbar. That's all that really matters. The problem is I let a lot of bugs in there. If I didn't have to change oil in the fryer, I do now. Yeah, that motor doesn't want to push too much harder than she's pushing right now. We'll just keep her going so she cleans herself out a little. I don't know if I'm a kidder. I really would have much rather have not dealt with what I dealt with through there. whatever was going on with the Starlink was a pain in the butt. And then I misjudged the tide some. I need to go ahead and re-up my subscription to Navionics, because I'm going off the tide charts. And Navionics are just such a better way to go and maneuver around areas. But the Starlink didn't really, when I went up top to see like obstructions, it was registering a completely different direction than where I was. So I guess Starlink wasn't getting a good connection. And then on top of it, we were dealing with some other issues. And then, like I said, I misjudged the tide. So I had to just push on through and see if I could get. I am underway, but I'm barely making headway right now, and because I'm fighting the current, and the motor, she's a little angry right now, so I'm letting her just go slow and easy till we get to the sandbar, and then I'll figure out what she needs. She's still peeing, but my guess is she's got a fair amount of mud and reeds on her. Because I can't trim her up, I can't clean her off. But she is peeing, and that's all I really care for. As long as she's throwing that out, we're good. I might. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to reverse her. I wanted to get my bearings to me, though. I couldn't figure out where I was exactly. But now I'm pulling up on the power lines, so I have a better understanding of where I am. The big problem was just figuring out where I was. There we go. That's what we needed. You're exactly right, Russell. Just popped there in reverse, and it cleaned it off. I just need to get out and see where I was. All this white light that I have on the boat so I can talk to y'all is also blinding me a little bit right now. So seeing the banks and seeing those power was a big issue for me, but I do have a spotlight. Yeah, I've run this thing so many times. I know that's a recipe for disaster now that I said that, but I've run this so many times. This part of the ICW is pretty wide open, so I might go ahead and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to turn off the white lights in front of me. Unfortunately, these white lights in here I can't turn off. If I turn them off, I lose the stream. But if I turn off the white lights in front of me, that reduces a fair amount of the noise pollution for me and gives me the ability to see better. Not sure what it does for y'all, but pretty pitch black for you. But now I can at least see ahead of me. You can't see me that good though, can you? Don't know if there's a light. Give me one more second. I'll put a little noise pollution just so you can see me. That needs to get turned down though. I'm blinded. Blinded by the light. Wrapped up. You got your crying towel out. Well, I appreciate you hanging in there. I know that was a little bit crazy when it cut out there. But I appreciate you hanging in here with me. Making a slower headway. And just cruise on ahead. But we are. Oh, I was worried I was going to spend the night there too. Don't get me wrong. I was really worried I was going to spend the night there. And the problem with me spending the night there would mean that I would spend all day tomorrow there and wouldn't have got to the sandbar. So that's why when everything happened, I was pushing through, because though we have a nice high tide tonight, tomorrow the tide variation is about a little bit over a foot difference. So tonight's tide was 6-7. Tomorrow's tide is going to be, tomorrow afternoon, I think, is like a 5-4 tide. And then we have another high tide in the evening. So our tides right now fluctuate between the morning tide and the evening tide. So I'd have had to spend the night there. I mean, I hate to say I'm home free, because you've watched this channel plenty of times to know me saying I'm home free does not mean that it's going to be a good night for me. I don't think there's enough noise pollution that if I put this thing to the bow, that you're going to really be able to see anything. We're just wide open in the ICW now. So if you go to the What Three Words app that I had you go to before, yes, I am going to knock on wood for sure. If you go back to the What Three Words app, let me find you. So it's Mallard, Excerpt, and Choppy. Mallard, Excerpt, and Choppy. Nope, that has you in the middle of the frickin'. That's not it. That's not it. It's Uncle, Appreciation, and Ratio. Uncle, Appreciation, and Ratio is the What Three Words right now. And if you go there, that'll show you where I'm at. So I'm in pretty open water right now. I'm going past a wedding. It's probably going to take me, I would say 30 something minutes, maybe closer to 45 at this speed to get to where I need to go, and spud down for the night. But Ross Marine is right over here, and they're having a big wedding, and it looks like it's a lot of fun. Cruising by a no wake zone. Float right now. But the What Three Word is now, it is weeklies, exporters, and Salome. So WEEKLIES, and then it's exporters, EXPORTERS, and SLALOM. Slamming, Shalom. My ignorance is showing there. But that will give you my current What Three Words, which should be able to give you the general direction of travel for the evening. So if you get that and you look at my what three words go, the general direction from where I was earlier in the stream, I am currently passing a place called Ross Marine, the Island House, and they're having a wedding there, big party. And I am heading on the ICW southbound. There is a landing called the Limehouse Landing, and just past it, there's a sandbar on the other side of the bridge there, the Limehouse Bridge. And I'm going there, and I'm going to spud down there tonight. So until then, I'm just out here navigating. It looks like I'm about to run over a freaking no wake zone sign. They put out a bunch of new no wake zones floating in this part of the damn river now. So, yeah, I'm spending the night on the barge. I have my cot. I've got my wet wipes so I can go back and revert back to basic training and take a nice little wet wipe bath. I've got my cot, and I will be going to sleep out here. And then I'll wake up, and I'm going to do a simple, this quick breakfast with pancakes and eggs. Shit, I forgot the bacon. I'll do that in the morning, and then from there, we're going to do, my buddies are coming in, and we'll do some partying at the sandbar. So yeah, Brandon, it's still messed, but there's nothing, absolutely nothing I can do. This thing isn't supposed to be broadcasting at night. I mean, not broadcasting. It's not supposed to be streaming underway. So this is the best I can do. Once we get there, I'll recalibrate when it's shut down. But this is not the one that you're supposed to move with. So this is about as best as I can do with it while I'm underway. And seeing how I'm underway at night, I can't fuck around with anything. So again, this is it. This is what I got. So we're just slowly moving down the ICW. Not sure what image that one at the front's going to give you. Should give you a little bit of something. But yeah, it looks like. How's audio? Is it still? Should give you a little bit of something. Yeah, it looks like. How's audio? Audio is still transmitting. So we're good on that. So again, our skyline here on the ICW is much different than the boys in Miami. You know, we don't have much. It's not really built up on the ICW here. A lot of these houses are, 2-3 acre lots here. And the skyline is about what you see there. you might be able to see off in the distance. You might be able to see in the distance the Limehouse Bridge. Cuban Rub, good to see you, man. Thanks for checking in, saying hey. The Limehouse Bridge is in the distance, and that's where we're heading. We're going to go just past it to a place called the Redneck Riviera and spud down. And my friends will be joining me in the morning around 10:30. So we'll get an early start, get things set up, and get ready for them. And we'll be doing pancakes and eggs in the morning, and then taco salad for lunchtime. Yeah. The Everglades, nothing. I don't know if I would be sleeping out on a barge in the middle of the Everglades. I've done some foolish things, but I think mosquitoes alone would carry me away. And then you'd have to worry about the gators and the pythons and all that other stuff. So I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. So we are slowly moving towards the Limehouse Bridge. I probably could call one of them to tell them to bring me bacon. Like I said, let me just get this thing where we're going and sputter down. And then we'll mess around with stuff like that. Right now it's just, like I said, we're bucking the current. Tide's going out. Usually this barge doesn't care about bucking the current, but with all the growth that I have down below, I'm sure I got a lot of drag. So we're not really making the headway that I want to make. But when I get this thing out moving around, I'll clean up the sides. I might get bold and jump in and clean some of the bottom. I don't have a breather, but we'll see. I might just get a buddy of mine out here with his dive gear, and we'll clean that bottom off. But yeah, you're right. I'd be worried more about the frickin' skeeters. I mean, I'm in South Carolina, and our national bird is the mosquito. But the Everglades, I'm sure there's just a huge swarm of them. The galley, unfortunately, is full of bugs right now, and I'm gonna have to go through in the morning. Definitely gonna have to clean out the fryer, put new oil in it. When I was going through the marsh there, I should have had the doors closed, because with those lights on, every freaking bug on the water decided it was gonna come hang out. Yeah, we're just slow cruising. There are lean-to shelters. Oh, wow. That's very cool. Like I said, one of my goals with this channel eventually, and I'll probably do it this fall, is to build out some structure above this thing and get a crawl space up there with a box mattress and a window unit, so I have air conditioning and a place to get away from the bugs at night, plus a place to stow that crazy freaking black lab when the drone's in air or whatnot. So when I get that done, depending on how well the channel's doing, I would love the channel to be able to get the subscribers up and get the viewer base up eventually. And if I can do that, the goal is to get it to where I can afford between sponsors and ad revenue to get this show on the road. So I'll do a bunch of what we're about to do this July with people around Charleston, but then I do want to take it and go do a bunch of other stuff around the state of South Carolina. Probably head up to North Carolina because I got a lot of contacts up there that might get a little bit upset with me if I don't give them the same treatment that I give my friends and family here in South Carolina. But when I get done with that, I want to take this thing and go south with it and come hang out with y'all down in Georgia first and then Florida afterwards. So give me a second. We are getting to the point where I got my red and my green flashing off the port. So this is where I need to start turning. Not sure if you can see the Limehouse in the distance there yet. But you should start seeing vehicles moving in the Limehouse there. And shoot, I'm all over the place. I'm looking down at the screen. But we're heading to the Limehouse. We're going to spud down and hang out. We're going to just probably spud down, get the cot out. I'll get some water and Powerade out and sit here and talk and tell stories with you. Yeah, I don't. The lights are confusing me a little bit right now. Like I said, I'm still a little disoriented with some of these lights I got on here. I'm used to making these runs, believe it or not. Yeah, I know they're two different lights, but there's the big red channel marker just sneaking up on me. That one wasn't lit. I'm used to making this run at night without all this white light on. I used to just move the barge all the time at night. It used to be one of my favorite things to do. I mean, not that I'm complaining about this. It's nice to be back doing it again. I'm a little bit out of practice. We need that red one there that you should be seeing it now. We got to go to it first and then the green one after. But they snuck a red one in here that wasn't lit on me. It almost got me. It almost got me good. Yeah, you can see the traffic. Traffic should be getting clearer and clearer here in a second. I'm not sure how this camera's batteries are doing, because I've got you out here. Oh, you got plenty of juice in that one. Got you out at the bow with the mobile camera to let you just see it. Hey, Brandon, good to see you. Yeah, I'm alive. I'm like a freaking cockroach, man. It's hard to kill me. But yeah, we're out here just running the Stono, navigating between these blinking lights. Some of them are lit, some of them aren't. So I don't have my Navionics working. So I'm just doing it the old-fashioned way, just going from one light to the other. I used to know it like the back of my hand. It's been way too long since I've been running this waterways. Way too long since I've been running these waters. And I'm glad to be out here doing this with y'all, hanging out. But really, really looking forward to getting more of this stuff dialed in. But it's getting there. I mean, today, other than that mishap with the Starlink or whatever, I don't know if the computer shut down, if Starlink shut down. And then I misjudged the tide, so I had to push through. And then check back in with you once I got through there. But I'm through now, and we're just cruising the water. Heading to the Limehouse. So we're just moving along. Let me see if I can give you what 3 words so you can check in and see where we're at now. Right now, that ain't right. It's got me on shore. What 3 words is jacked up? It's saying span otters, plural, underlay is where I'm at right now. But if I was there, I'd be in somebody's living room. So I'm not there, I promise you that. Not yet, at least. If I'm guiding myself through this freaking waterway right, I won't be there. But that's where it's showing me, is in somebody's living room. All right, now it's giving me a different location for creatures, cobras, and pondering. So CREATURES, cobras, CRAS, pondering, PONDERING, pondering. It's like I'm freaking in a spelling bee here. But if you wanted to track me, that was my location as of like 30 seconds ago. So we are slowly making our way down the ICW to the wonderful place called the Redneck Riviera. And you're seeing the red marker blinking right now. Yeah, the frickin' Somalians. They boarded me, and then they took sympathy on me. And they said, yeah, you could be the captain. We're not taking this rig from you. Even the Somalians didn't want to get involved with this shit. Victor, good to see you. Good to see you, Vic. I'm out here navigating the Stono River right now, heading to the Limehouse Sandbar, otherwise known to the locals as the Redneck Riviera. Y'all should be in for some real shit tomorrow. Typically, it's a bunch of rednecks and John boats. A lot of fun. And it should be really good. I've got one buddy coming with 2 boats. I haven't heard from my buddy Say yet, whether Say's coming out, but he should be. The last 3 words took you to Western Australia. I assure you, I'm not moving that fast. So let me see. It's saying I'm in the Stono River. Sporty. The word sporty with a Y. Relished. And Clambird. Clamberd. Clambird. So it's sporty, relished, and Clambird are my what three words now. Hopefully they are here in South Carolina on the Stono River and not in Western Australia. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it would put you there. But those should get you in South Carolina. So we've got the green blinking light now. Y'all should see that. We're going to go to it a little bit closer. And we're literally just going to zigzag between these. So I'm going to get it, and then I'm going to line myself up and go to the red one. Because if I don't get closer to it, there might be another one that's unlit between me and the red one, and it'll sneak up on me like that last one did. So I can't, Brandon, I can't put any of that right now. When I get to where we're at, spotted, I'll do that. But I don't have the laptop with me. I moved the laptop back there because I went ahead and plexiglass those windows off so I don't have to worry about weather getting that laptop like I had to worry about it when it was here at the helm. But since it's back there and I'm underway, I can't get in there. And this thing doesn't track well, if you can imagine. So if I walk away, it's going to change its course, and God knows what I'll run into. That one took you to Central Africa? Yeah, we're just going to have to wait till I get we're just going to have to wait till I get to the sandbar. Because I assure you, I am still in South Carolina. I assure you, I am still in South Carolina. We're just moving these waterways. Might be able to pick up some speed. That motor's had a chance to relax after going through that little channel. It'd be nice if some of that growth on the bottom decided it was going to fall off as we were underway here, but I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. So we're probably right now, judging by the shoreline, moving at about 5 knots. We're about 3 knots slower than we need to be moving, and I need to get I'm in South Carolina and not Western Australia or Central Africa. Though, I'm telling you, we get this thing freaking done right, I would love nothing more to grow this channel. And once we run out of locations in America, to take it down the waterways in other countries. I would love that. If I have to build another boat that, fits those rivers better or whatever. But I'm very excited about the potential of this channel, and hopefully I can get a bunch of stuff figured out in July, and get some good content out and start growing this community. But I can't really do I can't really drag the sandbar because I can't trim that motor up. I would love to run this thing across the sandbar, but that's going to put that motor in the sand. So we're just cruising along here now. Good to see you, Edward. We're back in action again, and we're heading to the sandbar. We'll get there. it doesn't seem like a bad night when we get there. Hopefully, I'm far enough away from the marsh that the what do you call them? The no-see-ums will leave me alone, and hopefully I can get that sleeping bag out and get some sleep in tonight. But no. I mean, that's not a bad idea. The sandbar idea. I just can't, with the way that motor is, I can't trim up and do that. So we're just gonna cruise on down. That red light should be getting closer to y'all. We passed an unlit marker. That's why I wanted to cheat a little bit closer to the green one when I could. We passed an unlit red. And we're heading towards that red one. Hopefully there's no green one standing between us and the red one right now. By the way, y'all, I did bring the scraper. Yes, I did bring the scraper. But by the way, y'all, I want to take a moment just to thank all of y'all for hanging in there with me as I get this stuff figured out. It's been a lot of fun, but it certainly has had its fair share of challenges. And like not the only thing that keeps me going, but I'm going to say the support I get from y'all really keeps me in there and gets me out here to do this stuff and figure it out, because it's been a lot of fun hanging out with y'all and getting this moving and getting this channel going. The temperature right now, let me see what we're looking at. Right now we are 80 degrees. It's 80 degrees tonight. It was up to 90, 91, 92 earlier, but we're down to 80 degrees with the sun down. So it's not too shabby. You definitely could borrow Mariner if you wanted. You're gonna have to fight Judy for him. Judy's got him right now, and Judy loves that dog, and she'd probably be calling me to hide the body, because Judy absolutely loves Mariner, and there's nobody other than my parents that I trust more than Judy with that dog. He's got his own bed in her place. He just gets free reign of it. She puts Animal Planet on for him, no joke, and he just hangs out there and chills. And he is usually ready for me the minute I show up to get going, because he, like every freaking lab is loyal to a T, and just freaking, he sees me and he's ready to go. But yeah, he's with Judy until I get a bunch of this stuff figured out. We get some episodes under our belt, and I don't have to worry about all these issues that we've been having, because last thing I want to do is be at the sandbar with a drone and the dog running through some craziness and having to worry about other dogs, other boats, and all that stuff. So it was a safer thing to do, leave Mariner at the house. Trust me, I miss Mariner as much as y'all do, but he had to sit this out right now. So let's switch off. Should be seeing that red light flashing ahead. Did I lose y'all? Nope, there you are. If I was lost forever. All right, so you see this red light ahead of us, right? We're going to go to it, and then we're going to start turning, coming about to our port. When we come about to our port, the Limehouse Bridge will be coming into sight for all of y'all. So let's go ahead. Like I said, I kind of want to cheat towards the front. Then we'll bring it around. So we are slowly bringing it around towards the bridge now. You should be seeing some traffic going over the bridge. That is the Limehouse Bridge. And just on the other side of it is the sandbar we're going to. So we're going to come over here, find a place to spud down for the night, and then just hang out. What time are we looking at? 10 o'clock? It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. How's the stream coming in on y'all's end? While I'm doing all these change of directions and moving, is the Starlink keeping up? I'm sure the image isn't all that great because you're just seeing blackness. But is the audio coming in, transmitting? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hopefully that stream's coming in strong for y'all. Good. Awesome. Awesome. The audio is okay. Hope it's better than okay. I had Jeff come out here today and help me get that audio sorted a little bit. He went in and dialed it back to where I should be able to. One for yes, two for no. Can y'all see any of those fireworks in the distance? That camera's really not set up for that. But it looks like some of the firing off fireworks. Should be able to see some of them. You should be able to see some of them. So the Limehouse Landing, for those of you, well, all of y'all hanging out with me are the regulars. The Limehouse Landing is where I first launched this thing last year, after getting the kitchen back on it. That was, God, I can't remember what that was. Was that April last year? We launched this thing with that little 70 horsepower, and that was right here at the Limehouse Landing. We trucked back at about 3 knots. Oddly enough, about as fast as we're going now, probably fighting the current through here. But yeah, this is where we were with it last year. So just to put it in perspective as to where we're at. breaks up every once in a while. I'll deal with it. I mean, I'll take that. I mean, this freaking Starlink's not meant to be underway. Yeah, I should have a freaking mobile one. We're just going past the landing here. I cut the speed down a little because I wanted to see if I can show you. There's a little bit of activity still at the landing, but not much. I mean, obviously, it's 10 o'clock at night, so you're not going to see much. That guy just pulled the boat out. But that place is going to be, well, very busy. I am so glad y'all caught that. I am so glad y'all caught that. So let's keep making some headway. Yeah, we're going to be going under the bridge. I don't know how Starlink's going to do during that. Imagine you're probably going to get a little bit of a messed up reception as we do this. So we are but I know driving the bridge earlier, I saw it. Sailboats at anchor here, so we're going to slow down again. I'm going to walk up here to the bow and see what I see. We got that one lit. You lost signal under the bridge. No. Kind of figured that much. Man, it is freaking beautiful. It's dead calm out here. It's beautiful out here. So we are slowly drifting forward. Not entirely sure where I want. That boat's moving. Okay. I know there's a sailboat out here then. I think I just messed up somebody's makeout session. I think don't think they were moving. I think they were enjoying the dead calm and each other a little bit. And I messed up their evening there. Well, that sucks. I was a jerk about that. Way to go, Derek. Way to be a dick. Mess up somebody's evening. Yeah, they were rocking the boat for sure. They were rocking the boat in the middle of the waterway. All right, I think I see the sailboats. Again, y'all probably see them better than me. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to concentrate here. Trying to concentrate as we come through here. Got one sailboat off to my starboard, another one off to my starboard. And I think these other boats hanging out here are what's left over from the party crowd. I guess we're going to do a starboard to starboard. Guess we're going to do starboard to starboard. He waked the shit out of me. That was a pretty good wake. They're all still hanging out, I guess. They were all still hanging out, just chilling. So let's see what we've got. We're actually getting bounced around. I wouldn't. Give me a few seconds here. I'm still here with y'all. Just trying to get. Trying to get my bearings so we can figure out where we're going to get down for the evening. We're pretty much right where the sandbar is. I mean, those boats were left over from today's sandbar party. There's a can up here that I'm looking for. It's the red can. That red can marks the entrance of Rantholes Creek. And if I get there, what I'm thinking is I'll go up the creek a little bit and spud down up the creek. That way in the morning I'll just come out and get set up at the sandbar. But I don't think I'm going to be spending the night at the sandbar. It's just better to go up the creek. Like I said, I'm looking for this red can. Oh, you lost the picture. See that? Thanks, good call. That battery probably needs to be swapped out on that Hollyland is what that means. So let's reduce, actually kill the speed so I can go out to the bow. Let's see if I can find this red can that I'm looking for. And we'll change the battery on that Hollyland. Got mullet jumping. Is that the can? It's pitch black. I'm not sure y'all can even see me that well. Let's change the battery on this Hollyland real quick, because we're not really making any move here. We back? I think we're back, right? So, the bugs. These freaking bugs. They all got in here. They all got in here when I was messing with that freaking creek. Get you back up here and adjust. Can either go in Rand's holes, or I can go in this little hideaway cove that is right by the sandbar. So let's see. Let's just make a slow headway. I think we can just bud down on the backside of this freaking thing. I think we can just spud down on the backside of this freaking sandbar. We're pretty much over top of the sandbar right now, y'all. So we are where we're going to be for tomorrow. I'm here, y'all. I'm just listening and feeling what the barge is doing as we make our way towards the bank. Because I don't want to get stuck anywhere since that motor can't trim up. We're still making headway. Right ahead of us is the bank. Back on down. Spin around, probably. Give me a second, y'all. We're just kind of, like I said, just motoring through here, seeing what I got as far as anchor areas. We are just going to spud down. Though I should have probably brought an anchor and just anchored for the evening and spudded down in the morning. But I think I can find a good area to spud. Now that I've crossed through this, I think I've got my bearings to me. We'll find out in a second. Bear with me, folks. We're just looking for a good place to anchor. I think we got bottom. Oh, we got one spud in, folks. Let's go ahead and get that other spud down, and I will go ahead and give you the what 3 words once we're spudded down. But we're spudding in, and then I guess we'll just top off the generator, run the generator all night, piss off the neighbors. But I got eggs and milk in that little chef base, so I don't want them to go bad. I got meat in there too. I was holding at 37. Well, it looks like we're good. We're back with the stream, right? Maybe we're back. But I need to put fuel in that Jenny. Agua. I need agua. Agua. Hope we're still streaming. It looks like we are. Yeah, we're rubber banding a little bit. But sorry about that. I needed water and I drank it too fast. We're sputted down. Now it's just a matter of getting the car. Let's maybe ring the dinner bell and call some bugs over here. How does that look for y'all? Oh, that light's too bright. Too bright. Maybe we bounce it. Maybe we turn it up and bounce it. Is that better? It's a little bit better, huh? We'll get this cat out. Get it set up. Start getting ready to go to bed. What's up, Tim? Good to see you back. We're that Yeti topped off. Ooh, yesterday I cut my toe. Today it's a little tender. This bag here was my football gear bag in high school, and the zipper finally broke this morning. Freaking 20 years later, the zipper broke, and I'm going to need to go get it repaired. It took 20 years. And today, I broke it. What is that about? What is that about? 20 years that thing survived. What happened was it got caught up on a shirt. And when I went to pull it off of the shirt, it ripped. Oh, man. I'm just now seeing the damage done to this shirt. I'll show you in a sec. Pluff mud got me. When we were going through that creek, Pluff mud got me. And this shirt, with or without Mariner's help, fell victim to Pluff mud. Don't tell Mariner. Here for the last week, I've been blaming him for that other shirt. Get so dirty. And it's got freaking some permanent stains on it. and I blame Mariner for it. And now here, without his help, I got this one just as dirty. Caught sleeping. This cat here has seen a lot with me over the years. This cat came with me on the trip, barge trip from North Carolina to South Carolina. It's been used in and around the waterways to help me sleep when I move the barge forever. And now I'm going to use it again tonight. Only problem with sleeping on a cat is I get rug burn on my knees. Because I roll around and switch around a lot at night. And I wake up on my knees and elbows. We picked up a board. It was in the marsh. I used it to push pole through everything. Let me show you. Let me show you how bad this pluff mud is. See it on the